Another question I have, and I've had people get answers all over the board, is most people want to know, how much does a franchise attorney cost? How much should they be charging typically? Is there a range?
Sure. I don't really know. I haven't really done an analysis of that. But I think that you may find some franchise attorneys that will charge $2,500, $3,000 for a flat fee review. I did look at a time and see what other competitors were doing because I wanted to price myself below them. I want to offer a good service, but at a good value because I know that franchisees are entering a time where they are going to be spending a lot of money. So, I value that. And so I do want to make this so that it is cost efficient for them. That's why I do a flat fee of 1995. It would behoove you to ask around and talk to another franchise lawyer and see if you also jive with them. If you feel comfortable talking to them, because they are going to be your guide through this, and you shouldn't feel uncomfortable talking to them. You shouldn't be afraid to raise your hand and ask questions and feel maybe perhaps not that smart in certain areas. Just say, hey, look, I don't know. I don't know what I don't know. And I appreciate that. And I hold franchisees' hands. I understand that. At one point, I was that. When I left the prosecutor's office, I had no idea what an FDD was, no idea what a franchise agreement was, and would use those terms interchangeably like everybody does, until I figured out what it was, and understood it all. But I think that my mom's a therapist, and so I feel like sometimes my job is also a therapist, to help hold their hand and let them know, hey, look, this is normal. This is normal, and you don't lose all your rights when you walk into this. The franchise agreement was written by them, so it's going to favor them, of course. But they need to have these protections in place to protect the system. You don't want to have one rogue franchisee out there, doing something wrong and affecting the system, hurting 99 other franchisees. You want to make sure the franchisor has the mechanisms in place to prevent something like that from happening.